Tourism is one of the largest economic sectors in Europe, generating billions of euros in revenue, supporting millions of jobs, and contributing significantly to the GDP of European countries. Icons like the Eiffel Tower in Paris, which sees nearly 7 million visitors each year, and the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, attracting over 4.5 million people, are significant economic contributors. Europe is home to an incredibly diverse array of attractions that draw millions of visitors from around the world each year. Here's a look at some of the top attractions across the continent. The Eiffel Tower, designed by Gustave Eiffel for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, is a global symbol of France located in Paris. Originally intended as a temporary exhibit, it has endured as one of the most recognizable structures worldwide. The tower is repainted approximately every 7 years to protect the structure from rust. This task requires about 60 tons of paint. It has been painted various colors over the years, from reddish-brown to yellow ochre, and currently has a specially mixed Eiffel Tower brown. It features 3 public levels that include restaurants and an observation deck, offering panoramic views of Paris. It's particularly famous for its nightly illuminations, where 20,000 bulbs light up the tower, creating a sparkling display every hour after dusk. The Colosseum, located in the heart of Rome, Italy, is an ancient amphitheater that dates back to 72 AD. It was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian and is one of the greatest architectural and engineering achievements of ancient Rome. The Colosseum was primarily used for gladiatorial contests and public spectacles such as mock sea battles, animal hunts, and executions. It could hold between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. Today, the Colosseum is a symbol against capital punishment. Italy lights up the Colosseum whenever a death penalty is abolished anywhere in the world or on special occasions advocating for the end of its use. The Louvre is the world's largest art museum and a historic monument in Paris, France. Originally a royal palace, it was converted into a museum following the French Revolution. The museum houses more than 380,000 objects and displays 35,000 works of art, including the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo. It is not only home to Western artworks, but also contains extensive collections of Egyptian, Near Eastern, Greek, and Roman antiquities, making it one of the most diverse museums in the world. The iconic Louvre Pyramid serves as the main entrance and is a piece of modern design contrasted with the classical architecture of the museum. St. Peter's Basilica, situated in Vatican City, Italy, is the largest church in the world and a central site in Christianity. It is regarded as one of the holiest Catholic shrines and a prime example of Renaissance architecture. The basilica was principally designed by Donato Bramante, Michelangelo, Carlo Maderno, and Gian Lorenzo Bernini, among others. Its dome, designed by Michelangelo, is a dominant feature of the Roman skyline. The church is traditionally held to be the burial site of St. Peter, one of Christ's apostles and the first pope. His tomb is said to be directly below the high altar of the basilica. The Sagrada Familia, located in Barcelona, Spain, was designed by the renowned Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí. This iconic church has been under construction since 1882 and is projected to be completed in 2026. Its extended construction timeline is attributed to its elaborate design and reliance on private donations. The interior design of the Sagrada Familia is revolutionary, featuring towering columns that mimic trees and branches, supporting a vast stone canopy. This creates a forest-like atmosphere that emphasizes natural forms and the interplay of light. Each facade of the church narrates a different biblical story, adorned with intricate sculptures and symbols. Once completed, the Sagrada Familia will boast 18 spires, symbolizing the 12 apostles, the Virgin Mary, the 4 evangelists, and the tallest of all, Jesus Christ. The Sistine Chapel, located within the Vatican City, Italy, serves a religious and functional role as the site of the papal conclave where new popes are elected. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo between 1508 and 1512, is one of the most renowned artworks in the world. It depicts scenes from the Book of Genesis, including the famous creation of Adam. The ceiling underwent a major restoration in the 1980s and 1990s, which reversed centuries of grime accumulation and revealed the vibrant colors Michelangelo originally used. The Acropolis of Athens is an ancient citadel located on a rocky outcrop above the city of Athens, Greece. It contains the remains of several buildings of great architectural and historic significance. The most renowned among them is the Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena. The sculptures of the Acropolis, such as the frieze and metopes of the Parthenon and the caryatids of the Erechtheion, are masterpieces of classical art. Although many of the original sculptures have been moved to museums to protect them from pollution, their replicas on site and originals in the Acropolis Museum continue to awe visitors. The Canals of Venice in Italy form a unique waterway system that flows through the city, which is built on approximately 118 small islands, connected by numerous bridges and separated by canals. The Grand Canal, the largest and most famous, offers one of the most picturesque travel routes in the city. These canals are traversed by gondolas and vaporetti, or water buses, serving both as functional transportation for locals and as attractions for tourists. Currently, the canals face threats from pollution and rising sea levels, prompting various efforts and projects aimed at protecting the city from flooding. The Notre Dame Cathedral, located in Paris, France, is one of the finest examples of French Gothic architecture. It has been a major religious center, housing precious relics including what is claimed to be the crown of thorns worn by Jesus Christ. The cathedral has witnessed many significant events, including the coronation of Napoleon Bonaparte. Notre Dame was among the first buildings in the world to use the flying buttress, which enabled builders to reach new heights and adorn the walls with stained glass. The cathedral suffered severe damage in a fire in 2019, leading to ongoing restoration efforts aimed at bringing the historic monument back to its former glory. Prague Old Town, the historic center of Prague in the Czech Republic, is celebrated for its architectural diversity, featuring styles from Romanesque and Gothic to Baroque and Renaissance. Key landmarks include the Old Town Square, the astronomical clock, and the Charles Bridge. This area is a hub of cultural activity, hosting many of Prague's significant events, festivals, and markets, especially during Christmas and Easter. With its winding streets, magnificent churches, and historic buildings, the Old Town is a crucial component of the Czech Republic's tourism industry. Amsterdam in the Netherlands is distinguished as the most watery city in the world, with 65 miles of ancient canals. These canals, constructed during the Dutch Golden Age in the 17th century, were initially designed for defense, water management, and transport. Now they are lined with thousands of historic buildings and serve as central hubs for social and cultural activities. The canals significantly enhance Amsterdam's attractiveness as a tourist destination and contribute to the city's economy. Among the leisure activities they offer, canal cruises are especially popular, allowing tourists to explore Amsterdam's picturesque landscapes and historic architecture. The Palace of Versailles, located in France, was originally a hunting lodge for Louis XIII, but was transformed into a magnificent palace by Louis XIV. The palace is renowned for its Hall of Mirrors, the Grand Apartment, and extensive gardens that showcase the opulence of the French monarchy before the French Revolution. The gardens are celebrated for their large size and musical fountain shows, where fountains dance to the tunes of classical music. Versailles also holds historical significance as the site of the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, which ended World War I. The Matterhorn, standing on the border between Switzerland and Italy in the Swiss Alps, is one of the most famous and distinctive mountains in the world, known for its iconic pyramidal shape. It is a prime destination for mountaineers, and its first ascent in 1865 marked a pivotal moment in the history of climbing. However, the climb is known for its dangers and can be treacherous. The surrounding area is included in the Swiss Alps Jungfrau Aletsch Protected Area, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site recognized for its unique and varied ecosystems and stunning natural beauty. The Brandenburg Gate, located in Berlin, Germany, was built between 1788 and 1791 under King Frederick William II. The gate is designed in the neoclassical style, inspired by the Acropolis in Athens, and is crowned with the quadriga, a chariot drawn by 4 horses driven by Victoria, the Roman goddess of victory. It was originally a symbol of division during the Cold War, and has since become a symbol of unity and peace following the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. It is also a gathering place for major historical events, celebrations, and public speeches, including speeches by U.S. Presidents Ronald Reagan and Barack Obama. St. Basil's Cathedral, located in Moscow's Red Square, was constructed in the 16th century by order of Ivan the Terrible. It was built to commemorate the capture of Kazan and Astrakhan, and has witnessed numerous significant events in Russian history. The cathedral's design is distinctive, featuring vividly colored onion domes and intricate details influenced by Byzantine and Islamic architectural styles. Often mistaken for the Kremlin due to its proximity, it now serves as a museum and continues to attract tourists with its stunning appearance and historical significance. These attractions are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Europe has to offer. Each country has its own set of unique sights and experiences. Whether you're interested in history, art, nature, or architecture, Europe provides a wealth of opportunities to explore and learn. If you enjoyed exploring these iconic landmarks and attractions with us, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing travel content. Have you visited any of these European wonders, or do they feature on your travel bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.